Hi friends, MD Vegan. I make a new salad and I always have my standard, I would say, salad variations. That means the ingredients. The main ingredients, that is usually two or three main ingredients, a pairing or one ingredient I play around with a little bit to make the best, to get the best from the ingredients and to get them to get to know them in a way I didn't have before. So to bring out their best qualities. For example, when I make a salad, what is not so often here is the radicchio. It's a very special salad. It's a bitter salad. It is beautiful, as you can see. Yeah, this is half a head of radicchio. You see, it grows around like a bud. You see, the leaves go around, and you don't need to wash it inside because nothing goes inside ever here. It always foreclosed, like an orange. You know, you don't wash an orange from inside, like these kind of salads. That's why I like them a lot, because they are very handy. They take for they take for some time before they waste. Very easy, but they have a bitter flavor. Of course, they're super healthy. Bitter flavor is always the thing that cleanses our liver, and so very healthy. But it is not only bitter, but there's a little bitterness. So many greens have a little bitterness to that. And that's why it can be a little bit tricky to make a salad, a good salad, green salad. I like a green salad here. But to make it easier, first thing I do, I put it together with a lettuce here. That's an oak leaf lettuce. They are also a tiny little bit bitter, but not that much, much more nutty and gentle flavor. Very easy to make for flavor. Yeah, it balances this a little bit. And it's a nice combination. It's a little bit like a strong one and like a gentle one to balance the strong one. Too much of it is not so easy. You can, of course, make it with a heavy cheese dressing. That is a famous one. Radicchio, the good restaurants, they save the radicchio salad with a heavy cheese dressing. Especially these green cheeses with the green things in there. So very nice, yeah, but you can make that. You need strong flavors. What I do is I put first the lettuce, and then I have here olives, also strong flavor, nice to balance, a little bit sour. Yeah. And half an onion, it's a little bit green onion, but it's more an onion. Sometimes there grows something green out of the onion, and I cut them into small pieces, have a green onion. That's very nice. It's not so hot, it's a little bit hot, but not that hot. But the lower part of the onion, the onion, that also use that, of course. I have both here. So it's kind of green onion a little bit. They're strong flavors, and they are nice to balance these greens, these bitter flavors. So, but the main part, so this is still a kind of classical combo in my kitchen. I have the radicchio, the lettuce, and the olives, and the onion. That's a classic, the standard for me. Very simple. And then the new thing today is a new dressing. And this is a Chives Sesame Cashew Dressing. It's very delicious. It's with apple cider vinegar, sesame seed or tahini and cashews, yeah. And then pepper and salt, some dates, and then when the dressing is made and blended with water a little bit, then I cut the chives into it, pulse it only. Okay, there's a video I make. I have made a video linked under this video how to make this. It's a really delicious dressing. And whenever you put sesame seed or tahini in a dressing, you have a very nutritious dressing, very inexpensive ingredient, the sesame seeds, and it brings forth beautifully the best from the green flavors. It's really perfect for green salads, tahini and dressings. There are a lot of tahini dressings in my channel, MD Vegan. It's a new one, with the cashew a little bit milder, but awesome, you're gonna try it. And what I do now with the pre-made dressing, the ready-made dressing, I quickly put my lettuce in there, because this is some tender leafy greens. I don't need to cut it. I just tear it apart like this. These tender leafy greens, they don't need a knife to cut them. You just tear it apart a little bit with your hands. Then you put it into bite-sized pieces, bite-sized pieces. But if it is a little bit larger, the leaf, it doesn't matter. You fit it into your mouth. That's a funny little exercise. Yeah? If you have a large leaf, you can always fit it in the mouth somehow. That's fun because they are tender. You can do everything with them. But you should leave them most as you can as is, because the tenderness and the freshness is their most important quality. In no time they waste away, they wilt, and then they don't taste anymore. They lose their best. They have to be fresh and crunchy. That's this for the lettuces. Yeah, that's the ingredient where this quality is the most important, freshness. I don't know any other ingredient where quality is the most important quality is freshness, like it is with these lettuces. So for the radicchio, I cut it in quarters, and then I cut it just crosswise, as if I would cut some pieces down. And some pieces might even keep together. Just the bottom part, cut it out a little bit. The brown part, I just cut it out a little bit. You could eat it, but it's not so nice to have it as outside. I cut it all out, but I just leave the brown part out. The brown part is not so nice. That's out. But the rest is in, and you have even here, almost as if there would be a piece. Sometimes they keep together. Depends on the radicchio you have. So I like that. This is a nice kind of texture. Texture is for salads. The freshness, the crunchiness, that is texture, is important for them. Even for the radicchio. That makes it very funny to eat. Here, this is my lettuce today. Now the salad here, which is beautiful green and red. It's a beautiful color. It's a nice base for a salad. And then the olives and the onions. That's all. That's a classical combination. You could add walnuts if you like, radishes. Yes, so many things you could add. I try to keep it simple, especially with salads. The easier it is, the simpler it is, not to make it too simple, not below 3 ingredients. That's the minimum. Otherwise it can get boring. You have only 1 ingredient in a menu, in a dish. Yeah, could be fascinating if you have fascinating apple or something in a dish. But that is on the long run. If you make a recipe every day with less than 3 ingredients, you run into something too many boring recipes. Yeah. With 3 ingredients, you have a lot more possibilities for recipes. That's why 3 is my minimum for the long way. So that's my ingredients today. Before I put the dressing, I will toss a little bit or combine a little bit evenly, because once the dressing is on top, it is a little bit more challenging to combine it evenly. So I do that now, before the dressing is on top. And I show you one more time how colorful that looks. Isn't that beautiful? All these different colors. Maybe you can see the little dots here. Maybe not. Okay. Now the dressing is on top. We shake. With the refrigerator, it sits for a while. Gets a little bit firm, but it can be easily shaken up, and then you have a fresh dressing again. Here, you see this one. There's Chives Sesame Cashew Dressing. Don't need that much here. The rest goes in the back of the refrigerator. Still have some. I can make 3, 4 salads, even sometimes 5, with such a batch here. And that's the easiest way to make a salad. Yeah? Small number of main ingredients, vary a little bit, and they have a new dressing. Clack. So quick. And I need a green salad, yeah, basically every day. Yeah. That's one of my most regular parts of my diet. I try to make sure to get one every day, because greens are our healthiest food. That's really most important, to eat the greens daily. And so, okay, make it easy. Yeah. You need it every day, and that's for all of us. Yeah, that's really recommended from the medical science. There's no doubt about that. Greens. That's for the health. And yeah, to make it delicious and easy. That's my I like that best. Yeah, to make that what I need to do, make it easy and delicious in the kitchen. Here, that's what it is today. And I will enjoy that, I'm sure. This dressing is wonderful for these ingredients, and we'll have a lot of fun and, wow, boost my health also a little bit. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy. If you like my videos, subscribe, and be vegan on YouTube. Have another recipe every single day, and find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter.